Hey, welcome to another traveling solo log. It's me Solo, back at you with another video about Malaysia. So today my topic is my honest opinion about the country, being there for a few months as an American foreigner. So that being said, let's smash the like button and subscribe if you still haven't already, and let's talk about Malaysia. Firstly, let me give you some information about Malaysia, just in case if you don't know. That Malaysia is located in Southeast Asia. The population of the country has around 33 million people, a little bit less than the state of California. It has tropical climate, which is going to make you pretty hot if you do visit. It's hot climate, hot and warm. You'll be sweating every day, but it's nice and sunny, so that's really good. It's diverse with its religion, diverse with its culture. So I'd say Malaysia is like a melting pot with different cultures. It has Malay culture, Chinese culture, Indian culture, European culture, so it's like a whole melting pot country, as I said. So that's why they call it purely Asia, is because you just get a lot of different Asian backgrounds all in one country, which is pretty nice. The country is predominantly Muslim. I believe around 61% of people in Malaysia identify themselves as Muslim, and the rest of the people, they identify themselves with another religion such as Hinduism, Taoism, Christianity, and so forth. So that's some information about the country in a nutshell. I hope I covered it, and if I'm lacking information, which I'm sure I am, because I'm trying to make a short video, leave some comments down below and just add to information about Malaysia. Okay, so now I finished that. So now you have an idea of the country. Okay, so let me first talk to you about the food in the country. So when I first got there, I really didn't know too much about the food culture there. So I just went there, tried out a lot of the dishes, such as Nasi Kandar, Nasi Kerabu, which is one of my favorites, and all the different types of nasi. If you don't know what nasi is, nasi just means rice, and then they have like rice dish with like chicken, rice dish with this. So that's how come I always say nasi something. So I just want to tell you the food is delicious. It's tasty and it's cheap. So all the above. Me being from a Western country, usually if I pay for a meal outside, I pay maybe like $10, $12 average price. Over there, I got, I'll show you on the screen, I got a mango shake and also a rice dish, blue rice dish, which is called Nasi Kerabu. I got all that for 13 ringgit. That's around $3 US or even less. You can't go wrong with the prices over there. So food is a big part of Malaysian culture, and since it's being a diverse country, if you want Malaysian food, there's Malaysian food. If you want Chinese food, there's Chinese food. Indian food, they have Indian food, and so forth. So you could get pizza, European food, you name it. Oh man, just thinking about the food, I'm getting hungry. I was surprised. The prices in Malaysia are very good. I'm talking about accommodation, also the food that I just mentioned, buying clothes. I went to a lot of the street markets. I made a lot of street market videos. You can see the cost over there is very good. So it's a reasonably priced country that if you want to go there and travel, you can, and you won't break the bank if you're a Westerner, or even if you come from another country. So it's a very affordable country. For example, I went on a bus ride, 2-hour bus ride from Melaka, Malaysia to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The bus ride cost me less than $3. It cost me like 9 ringgit. So, wow, that's a deal. So traveling in the country is pretty cheap if you want to take the bus. Also, if you want to take the plane in the country, it's cheap as well. I took a plane ride from Kuala Lumpur to Penang, which is another place in the northwestern part of the country, which I advise you guys go there. They have a beautiful rainforest over there on a mountain hilltop, which I did make a video about that. And I paid for that, the price for a ticket with my luggage, around $30. So that's also affordable. Then I stayed in a lot of hotels. Some nice hotels, some not so nice hotels. What did I pay? Like around $15 a night, $20 a night, even sometimes around 10. So it's very reasonable. So Malaysia is a very reasonably priced country in Southeast Asia. And I would say if you wanted to like budget over there, I can make a full budget video, but just briefly summarize. My living expenses are around $1,000 US per month, give or take. So it was pretty good. Maybe depending how you spend, maybe you could spend less, maybe you could spend more, but that's just basically me being an American foreigner, how much I spent in Malaysia. So the third thing is, I want to talk about the Malaysian people. You guys are so friendly. If you're Malaysian, you're watching this, really, I think Malaysian people are very friendly, nice people. I didn't feel like they were mean or aggressive. They're very curious people, nice, gentle, humble. Really, any Malaysian encounter that I had, it was always positive, nice. I never had like some guy look at me bad or give me like a death stare or something in some countries. Because, you know, a lot of times I'd be recording on the streets, showing some food, showing this. People were really happy to show me their food, and they're just excited for me as a foreigner to come to their country. So if you do come to Malaysia, just know that they're very happy to see foreigners. And I feel like I'm like part of like a tourism like thing, like just come to Malaysia. But yeah, they're really nice people, so big plus for Malaysia. I want to talk to you also about their capital city. Kuala Lumpur is an amazing city. It's very well developed. It has great public transportation. I would say this has to be one of the best countries I went to for public transportation. They have buses, they have trains, they have monorails. They have like every type of public transportation you want. And it's very cheap and affordable. Actually, the first month I was there, for the first week I was there as well, they were giving out free tokens for the public transportation in Kuala Lumpur. And if you love shopping, which I know many people do that are watching this video, Malaysia has one of the biggest malls, or actually some of the world's largest malls. So if you want to shop till you drop, come to Malaysia. I'm serious. I've been to Dubai. They have gigantic malls over there as well. But Kuala Lumpur has some of the most massive malls I've ever seen in my life. They even have an indoor theme park in one of their malls called Times Square. And all the stuff that I'm talking to you in this video, if you want to see separate videos about like what I'm talking to, just check out my channel. I made a lot of videos about Malaysia. Also, something I want to talk to you about, since I'm a traveler, American traveler, that in Malaysia, a lot of people know how to speak English, which is great. So if you want to travel around Malaysia or ask a question about something, like something about the food, or I don't know, you just have any random question, people could speak English and they're willing to help you. And if the person doesn't know how to speak English, somebody around them will speak English. So it's great. So you can get easy communication in Malaysia with other people. And something that I was blessed with to see is I was able to see a lot of different Malaysian cultural experiences, such as I got to see Eid, which is a Muslim holiday in Malaysia. I got to see Malaysia Day, got to see Malaysia Independence Day, which I'll put some clips. They know how to really celebrate their things. For Malaysia Independence Day, they had a big parade. A lot of people from different public sectors were just having fun, showing off different public vehicles and whatnot. And Malaysia Day, which is a little bit different than Independence Day, they had fireworks, they had music performers. They really know how to celebrate things in Malaysia. So there's a lot of activities always going around. I also went to this one thing called Malaysian Games, where people were playing their local sports, and also spectators, people could just join if they want to for some of the sports and activities over there. So they have a lot of activities there. It's a really nice country. I really had a great time in Malaysia. Malaysia is one of my favorite countries in the world, and I'd love to go back. I didn't really have any negative experiences, really. The only one negative experience that I'm thinking on top of my head was once I bought a burger called Ramly Burger, and people said I got charged too much. I got charged for like 10 RM, which is like $2 something for a burger. For as a Westerner, I don't think that's too expensive, but people are saying I should have got charged like half the price. But it's okay. You know, people get ripped off. Foreigners get ripped off in any country, but in general, Malaysia is a good country, and only got ripped off one time out of my 3 months. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think about Malaysia. Would you want to go there? And if you're Malaysian, what do you think about your country? Do you love it? What do you think? Like, should foreigners come to your country or should they not? Please let me know. As always, smash the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And by the way, I'm in a new country right now. This is why I made the video. So check out where I'm at right now. And if you want to see more videos about Malaysia or the world, click somewhere up on the screen. Catch you later and have a great day.